All right, let's take a look at the NBA Power Rankings. This is from ESPN, and players under pressure for every team. So they go Thunder 1, Cavs 2, Celtics 3, 36-6. Cavs officially on a 70-win pace, which unofficially means their measure for success of the team and Donovan Mitchell now enters a different stratosphere. It's now championship or bust, and Mitchell, the face of the franchise, has to be the guy to lead them there. Leads Cleveland in points and steals, 23.3 points, 1.4 steals. You know what? That might be true, the championship or bust. I think that's what Donovan Mitchell wants. That's one of the reasons he stayed here. He felt they could get that here.
We were talking about this on the podcast yesterday, on the Wine and Gold Talk podcast, about whether we're at that point in the season where it's championship or bust. And it feels that way, not only because of Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley playing well and coming into their own. Donovan Mitchell obviously having 30 or more points in 3 of his last 4 contests, but you also understand that it's the pieces around him that have elevated the entire game. Kenny Atkinson has been able to go deep into the bench to understand which player he can use in different scenarios to help them win. Earlier this week, it was Tristan Thompson and Jalen Tyson, 2 guys that have been in these trade conversations. Jalen Tyson obviously more than Tristan Thompson because of his youth and his availability and his contract, which is friendly for other teams to look at. But that's the difficult part that I was talking about earlier when it comes to the trade talks. This team has built the chemistry and camaraderie that has led them to be 36-6 and on a 670 game win pace. So when you take that apart, you could make a change. It could be one move or 2 moves that could change the entire outlook of this roster. And the other biggest thing when it comes to this is looking around the league and looking at players that the Cavs fans and Cavs organization has gone after in the past and ultimately chosen not to go after. But Dorian Finney-Smith with the Lakers has not been playing well, and he's a guy that they've wanted in the past. So to say that he would have fit in a different way with the Cavs is true, but I think it's interesting to talk about how one move could jeopardize where this team is at, depending on if the player that they acquire actually plays up to the standard that they need him to.